We are bouncing today. It is a bouncy day. It is. So join me in this bounce. We will start with a light bounce warm up. Now, I am bouncing for weight loss. I am bouncing for energy. I am bouncing for inches, losing inches. Okay. So I will do some repetitions, some isolation, and I have my weights, okay? So today I upped the weight a little bit, you all. So I will be doing some toning and bouncing today. Thank you so much for joining in, and I'll check the chat. I'll check the chat over here, over here. I'll be checking the chat. So let's bounce. Oh, and I have lemon pineapple water. Refreshing. This lemon pineapple water is a result of my juicing session. I shared with you my juice. We did carrot, pineapple, and turmeric juice yesterday. It came out wonderful. I made so much juice, and that's what I will be drinking today. So let me begin with my warm up. And we are just lightly bouncing and swinging the arms to get our body prepared for an intense 10,000, 10,000 jumps. Let's keep those abs engaged today. I measured my waistline last Sunday, and more than likely I will do another measurement this Sunday just to check in on the numbers, accountability, right? How can you count what you cannot measure? So I am measuring my waistline and I am keeping up with my BMI and body fat. And I'll check in with you guys on Sunday for that, for Have a Seat. Have a Seat Sunday. We'll do our chair workout. Keep it mixed up. I'm going to do a lot of twists today. And a lot of isolations, just like this. Hoop, hoop, crunching on the side. Hoop, hoop, side crunching. And a knee lift for that. Targeting the waistline, core activating. Bounce-a-thon is here. I got time today. And I got juice. Ooh, and I got smoothie. I did prep smoothie with you. We prep 5 smoothies. We prep 6 juices. So we are ready. On the menu today, I will do a squash and zucchini with you. Squash, zucchini, purple cabbage. Hey, Marcel, welcome in. Thank you so much kindly for tapping that like button. Zucchini, squash, purple cabbage. I have carrots. Oh, and sweet potatoes. I am excited for that. I've already cooked the black rice, and I will do like a little stir fry with my sauteed vegetables. I am vegan, 26 years, plant-based. That's it. No animals, no milk, no chicken, no fish. And I am loving it. You cannot change my mind. I will not go back. Right now, my goal is by the end of March to drop 10 pounds, drop 10 pounds. It's somewhere on me, the 10 pounds. My back, I'm big, my back. That's where the weights come in, doing the resistance training with the dumbbells. I work out every single day. This is my home workout. For a living, I am a certified fitness trainer, plant-based nutritionist. For a living, this is what I do here. Some people say 9 to 5. I call it at work, not working, because I truly do enjoy the journey. I do. All right, let's get this body warmed up so we can get those weights. We do low bounce and we do some arm swings. How are you doing today? If you ask me how I am doing, I'm going to say amazing balls. Amazing balls. Okay, so just get ready for that. Let me check. Let me check. Hey, Latoya, make sure to clench your glutes. Absolutely. And hi, Saibao. Clench my glutes. How about clench my abs? Clenching, right? Engaging. I am engaging all of my muscles here on the rebounder. There is no shortage of engagement. The entire body is moving. Lymphatic system. Oh, yes. This is great if you want to do the lymphatic. This is great if you want to increase your energy. And if you want to increase your movement. You keep your knees soft. Don't lock them out. Woo-hoo! The blast is being had. 10,000 jumps on the way. 10,000 jumps. Already counting. Are you keeping a count? Okay. I'm breathing. And through the nose. I absolutely love. Let me tell you how long I've had this. Let me tell you. And I'm going to tell you how often I bounce too, okay? For the record. For the record, okay? Hey, hey, Dee Dee. Happy Saturday. Thank you kindly. Thank you kindly. Hit that like button. I appreciate it. And thank you for the green hearts. Happy Saturday to Dee Dee. I was up, Dee Dee. I listened in on the word today. Sharing, share, share, share. Sharing is caring. You never know who you might be saving, right? Right on. Beautiful message for breakfast. This is my bounce day. I will be doing about 60% bounce. And then I have some 3-pound weights for plenty of repetitions. I am unbigging my back. Today is the day I will be unbigging my back, okay? So stay tuned for the transformation by subscribing to the channel and tapping in. I share with you my juice, my water, my smoothies, my meals, so you can know what I am eating and drinking. And as you can see, my workout routine. I am an early bird, an early riser. So for the most part, you will see me here jumping in between 5 a.m. and 6 a.m. Today, I am doing a little extra because it's Saturday. It is Saturday, and we got time today. Team No Days Off. Let me know in the chat what is your go to workout. What is your go to workout? What is it that you actually enjoy doing? That is fitness. Okay. I'm sure this will be interesting because there are so many variations of workouts that you can do. Kickbox, cycling, water aerobics, walking on a beautiful day, dancing. Hmm. Tell me now. All right, so when you get your rebounder set up, I want you to tag me. Let me know that you are on the rebounding bus. Get on that rebounding bus. All right, let's see. No, I do have an Only Feet unboxing. Yes. Yes, I will be there for the unboxing. Yes, it is 5 in la mañana. It is 5 in the morning. I do love it early. I like to get my workout out of the way early. It is when you have the most energy, and it is also fueling your energy for the day. When I get up and I work out first thing in la mañana, that is when I have the most energy throughout the day. So, yes, Richard. Yes, Richard. Same exact one. Is this a confirmation to go on and purchase? Okay, let's do it. Hey, Casey. Yay. Yay. You got it in your cart. Let's go, Dee Dee. Get on the rebounding bus. Mm-hmm. And welcome in, Casey. Hey, Dante. Oh, a link for my Only Feed page. Hilarious. How long have you been doing this? Okay. So I got my rebounder on Super Bowl Sunday, is when it came in the mail. That is when I got it. And I've been rebounding ever since. So I didn't come here for math, but I am guessing that it has almost been 1 month. Has it? Since Super Bowl Sunday? Are we going on a month? Are we going on 30 days? But I'll tell you, I've already lost 4 pounds in that time. I have lost the weight. I am losing the weight. Well, let me say, I am dropping the weight because I am not looking for it. The pounds go down and I will not go back looking. So I will say I dropped 4 pounds. Okay, I gotta start getting my knees up. I am warmed up now. By getting your knees up, it compresses the ab. It's like a crunch. So you can do one knee at a time, or you can do two. Which one you like better? I say alternate. Do intervals. So 1 month, I have to check the calendar to see if it's been 30 days. Let me know in the chat if you're here for math, and I will share with you the number. I like working up a sweat, and I like to tone. All right, here's my tone. So let me tell you, I began with these 1 pound weights. This is how I started on the rebounder, doing the weights here. Okay, jumping with the weights. And now, yes, I've noticed my energy has increased. I've noticed my joint mobility has increased. So now I have 3 pound weights. I have noticed my waistline trim. My waistline is trimming with the rebounder. But for number one benefit, I will say increase in energy. Definitely increase in energy. When I do the 1 hour, when I wake up, this is the time when I rebound. I just have so much energy throughout the day. I am already a very energetic person, but I can definitely tell the increase in energy. I can also feel when I am on the floor, the actual floor, I feel lighter, like I have more bounce in my step. So I will say that it has increased my joint mobility. It has become easier or more comfortable for me to do my squats and lunges as a result of rebounding. Now, I am not a fan of jump rope, but here I can jump. I can definitely jump because it absorbs the impact. The impact is absorbed. So doing this on the rebounder and then doing this on the floor are totally different. Oh, forgive me, microphone. Sorry, peeps. And if you notice, I have a lot of room on this rebounder. This is the 48 inch. So, I have plenty of space. I can spread my feet all the way out. You know, I can do plie squat. I have more room to move. And also, I do attribute the wider space for safety purposes. As you jump around, you don't want to hit the edges or the elastic bands. I have bands. Rebounders come in coils too and metal springs. That is an option, but I will not say I am a fan of the metal because it doesn't have as much um, leeway, bouncing on metal. And it's squeaky, it makes noise. And this one here is very quiet. Can you hear the bounce? Well, you can hear the bounce music, I am sure. I am playing bounce music today. I do switch up the music each time. I am a fan of all types of genres of music. My Spotify said so. I had no idea there were 323 genres of music. But that's what it said for my year in review. It did. So I am excited for that. All right, Karina. Yes, please. It is inexpensive. I got it right off of Amazon. and I have not gotten off of it since. I jump every single day. It encourages me to jump. It actually encourages me to do my home workout. And I have been doing my home workout consistently since I unboxed on Super Bowl Sunday. So I will figure out the count of days when I get ready for some math. Where is it from? Yes, Amazon. And I link the in the description. I link it in the description. I need to do it like before I go live, but I just do it after I end the live. I put all the links in the description. And yes, the benefits are a plus. I can move it around. Yes, yes, yes. Outdoors. Now is the time to put it outdoors. I won't be putting this one outdoors because I already have one out. I have a huge um, trampoline outdoors, and I will be jumping on that for the spring and the summertime. I will be sharing my outdoor workout on the big trampoline. Yes, moving lymph. That was one of the selling points that I did enjoy, moving the lymph around. So I appreciate that, Cold Peace. Thank you so much, Cold Peace and Karina. B. Neil, thank you so much kindly. Are you a subscriber? I have some water for you. I have some refreshing lemon and pineapple water for you. You subscribe to the channel and hit that like button, and it helps to push me out to the algorithm to more people that need encouragement and motivation and movement and nutrition. I am plant-based, 26 years I am plant-based, and I am a fitness instructor. So I've been doing this for almost 2 decades now. Yes, people, 2 decades. I am a grandmother. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Yes, I am. I am. And for the over 35 crew, over 40 crew, and the over 45 crew. Did I say over 45 crew? Yes. This is us here. Thank you so much, kindly. I didn't even know you could see that. Thank you, B. Neil. Okay. So as far as the weights are concerned, I'll show you some of the ooh, these weights do add different resistance, definitely a lot, because I am bouncing deeper now with the weights. I love, love, love that. Rebounding with Cheryl, one of my mentors. She released a video just yesterday or with a weighted vest on. So now I can actually feel what that experience was like. Just to have more weight and bouncing, it feels great. It feels amazing. I'm already enjoying it so much, and I haven't even moved my arms yet. But just having the extra 6 pounds, right? So the more that I drop weight, the more I'll pick up weight for resistance. So I lost 4 pounds. I lost 4 pounds, and I am picking up 4 more pounds. I dropped 4 pounds in my body weight, and now I am picking up those 4 pounds in the dumbbells. How you love it? That's exactly what happened. I'd rather have the weight in the dumbbells than on my belly. You're darn skippy. All right, so I love this for biceps, chest, and back. Biceps, chest, and back. So let's see. Unbig my back. You squeeze as you pull down. So I'm pushing out and pulling down. You make a W. Unbig my back just like that. Light bounce when you have the dumbbells. And here's one. Up, up for the chest, for the back, for the arms. Up, up, up. Here's another. behind working those lats. This will also target the chest and the back. I am loving the extra 4 pounds. Oh, I'm going to see it. I am going to feel it. I weigh in again tomorrow. I weighed in last Sunday at 160 pounds. 160 pounds. I am 5'5", um, brown eyes, and I love long walks on the beach. Cheryl, yes, she is. She is. And she had that weighted vest on, and she was doing some taps for us. And I was like, I am doing this workout. I am absolutely doing the workout. Yes, I began cold peace as a young girl, eliminating things out of my diet that I no longer agreed with, like eggs. They smell, they were stinky. And so I eliminated eggs right away because you couldn't make me eat eggs anymore. I was no longer a child, okay? So as a young adult, I began eliminating things that I was no longer impressed with. Absolutely. And as far as the milk and the cheese is concerned, I am not a baby cow. Let me do something while I am here standing talking. I am not a baby cow. It was muy fácil. It was easy for me eliminating the cheese and the milk, especially the milk chocolate and the candy, because it would break me out. The chocolate would give me pimples, and that was an easy drop for me. I was like, you know what? I can have this Snickers, Twix, Kit Kat, or I can, and it will give me acne on my face. Or I can have a clear face and I can eat some fruits, nuts, and berries. So I chose the fruit and the nuts. So I can have a clear face. And that's what helped me to determine what to cut out by what my body told me. My body says, you know what? This is breaking me out. And it was a direct result. Um, no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Your body gives you signals. I say your body sends you messages for what to cut out. So if you are a fan of ice cream and cheese and nachos, and afterwards you are congested, your nose is clogged up, and you have like snotty nose, that is not the trees. I guarantee you. The trees is like, we did nothing to you. The trees said, I had nothing to do with that. It was the cheese, not the trees, that would clog my nose up. And I cut out the cheese. I cut out the ice cream and the yogurt and the nachos right away because I do enjoy breathing. I really do. I enjoy breathing clearly through my nose. Fruits and berries, not Doritos. Yes, the Doritos is just something about the Doritos settling in my belly that gave me issues. The cold piece, they no longer serve the direction you were heading in. Overstand. True that, cold piece. Yep, the Doritos has milk in it. So I was not a fan of milk. I had to cut out everything with milk in it because it would clog my nose up and it would break my face out. And we can't be having that. I'm not no teenager. I can't be having no acne. I don't want no pimples on my face. So tell me, does it do that for you, Didi? Did it give you, does it give you congestion, the cheese and the milk And the Doritos, so when I put these together, it is 6 pounds. Yeah, that's all it took for me. That's all it took for me every time. And the bread too. When I would do like a Subway sandwich or a Publix sub, anything sandwich, or when I would go to the hibachi and do the rice, I would get clogged up 3 days. For 72 hours, I was unable to breathe through my nose. I was talking funny because it sounded like my nose was congested, and it was very embarrassing. It is very embarrassing in the line of work that I am because I teach and I have to express myself clearly. Having boogers in your nose is a disgrace. So I cut out the bread and I cut out the rice. You didn't have to tell me twice. Okay, well, you did have to tell me twice because I had to make sure. I'm like, is it the bread? Was it the rice? So I did. I tested it. I did. And I knew for a fact that as a result of eating those things, it gave me the direct effect. That is what an allergy is. I am not allergic to the trees. I was allergic to the cheese. I said, you might as well just shove it up my nose. Just put the bread up my nose. Just put the cheese up my nose. Because that's where it's gonna go. Straight to my nose. I am not joking. You can't pay me to eat cheese or Snickers or a Kit Kat. No milk. It doesn't even taste the same. Once you eliminate these things out of your diet, you can taste the impurities, the additives, the flavorings, the coloring. Why do they need to color the chips? So I know those Doritos have red number 40. That was one of the toxic ingredients that I listed on my video yesterday. The red number 40 is toxic. In other countries, it is deemed not recommended for human consumption. Same physiology, different country. We are human. Yes. We are all people. Yes. So, depending on this imaginary line in the dirt, these people aren't subject to poison in their food. Stop calling it food, call it a product, just like the McDonald's CEO. He did not call that burger food, he called it a product. If you haven't heard, look it up. McDonald's CEO, he says, oh, I am excited to bring to you this new product. It has already been tested on Canadians. And I'm going to try it for you. I normally don't eat this. Mm-hmm. McDonald's. It is not food. He couldn't even call it food. And he is the CEO of the company. So why would you eat it? They don't feed it to their children. You shouldn't feed it to yours. Agreed? I'm big my back. I'm big my back, just like that. 10,000 jumps loading. 10,000 jumps. I dropped 4 pounds. I dropped 4 pounds and I picked up 4 more. So this is 6 pounds and this was 2 pounds. Did you go through hormones? No, I did not. No, no hormone imbalances, cold piece. The only thing that I went through was clear skin, increased energy. Let me get down here. The only thing that I went through was clear skin and increased energy. I did, and I improved my palate. I was able to taste things a lot more cleaner. I was able to taste the crap and know that it was no bueno para mí and immediately removed it once I started eliminating the meat and the cheese. I've been warned about that cheese and keep going back. Well, you tell me, Dee Dee, I am clogged up in la mañana in one nostril. Do some pranayama. You breathe in through one nose and then exhale out the other through one nostril. In through one, like this. Okay, it is like this. In through one and out through the other. Deep breath through in and long breath out through the other to help with that. So if you say cheese will mess you up, it was the cheese and not the trees, then then there's your answer right there. It was the cheese and not the trees. That was all that it took for me. I really do enjoy breathing. I do. There's nothing else I enjoy more than breathing. And once your breathing is taken away, then you definitely appreciate it more. You'd be like, oh, I wish that I could breathe clearly. If only I could breathe clearly. You know, mouth breathing is no bueno para ti. It is unhealthy to mouth breathe. Do not be a mouth breather. You you should be able to breathe through your nose. It is cleansing, it is detoxing, it is clearing the contaminants in the air. That's what the nostrils are made to do, to clear the contaminants. The link for the rebounder is on the previous rebounding videos. I have not put, I am going to program the system to put the link for the rebounder in automatically as I go live. I'm not sure if I can. Oh, you know what? Let me do it right now. Let me put in the link. Let me put in the link. I can do it right now. Update the description, and that way the link will be in the description for the rebounder. Right on. Come on, LaLa, you got to do that. I'll do better with that. Okay, let's see. Rebounder. So let me go to my channel and I will type in rebounder. Fudge nuggets, hijo de puta. I am doing it because I know I put the link. Yes, here it goes. Equipment that I use and I recommend, and it has the link to Amazon. I got that thing right away because I was like, I need one of those. And ever since, I've been jumping on it every single day. I have not missed a day. And I also have been sharing that with you. Every time I jump, I share it here on the channel. So now it is in the description. All right, check. Thank you. Let me get back. Thank you so much for that. I appreciate it for reminding me. I will do that um, when I come on. Make sure that I put the link in the description. Okay. Um, who said that? Mike? Mike, I am working on trimming and slimming my waistline on this rebounder and doing gratitude. Yes, so much kindly. Thank you so much kindly. All right, Mike, that is why I'm on the rebounder to drop some pounds and maintain my figure, maintain my shape. As a young woman over the age of 45, it keeps me mobile. It keeps me mobile, moving. It keeps me light on my feet. The rebounder, it keeps me active, this rebounder. And I lost 4 pounds. Let me say, stop saying I lost. I dropped 4 pounds. I dropped 4 pounds. I am ready to drop 4 more pounds. I am ready. I am doing a bounce-a-thon today because I got time. I have some lemon and pineapple water, pot of tea, lemon and pineapple water. I made carrot juice fresh. I've juiced fresh. I juice fresh. And a lot of my videos are juicing videos. A lot of my videos are exposing the fake food industry. I do exposés on these products that are presented as food to us. And I like to share that with my community. That's what you will find here on the channel, as well as juicing recipes and workouts. I teach Pilates and Zumba and boot camp full time. This is what I do for a living in the gym and in the private sector. I am a fitness instructor. This will be my 19th year certified fitness instructor in the public and the private sector, training women of all ages and men the love of fitness consistently. Here, home workouts. So yeah, I do my home workout too, as well as the gym. 10,000 bounces. Are you counting? Are you counting? 10,000 jumps. The more I lift my legs up, the more I crunch my belly. You see that belly? So pick those legs up. I start at 5:15, most days, 5 a.m. You'll find me here, first thing in la mañana. And I am good for the entire day. I say it boosted my energy 70%. 70% boost the energy. Let's get that belly. I'm not stopping until I do 10,000 jumps. I have my weigh-in tomorrow, and I will be checking my BMI, my body fat percentage, and measuring my waistline. I am doing this for transformation. I am doing this for body transformation, yes. Energy is transformed. Uh-huh. Discipline has transformed. It has made me more disciplined. By having this available, you can fold it up. I'm not folding mine up. You can. You can fold it right up and put it in the corner. Absolutely not. Don't do that. Don't fold it up. Yes, the belly smack. It is there. I have my scale. I'll be getting on the scale tomorrow. I weighed in at 160 pounds on last Sunday. And I will be measuring. And it was 35 inches. This is 35. Wait, wow, keep going. This is 35 inches. That's almost as wide as my arm. 35 inches. My waist measured in on Sunday. And I posted on my community post just like this. My pictures. That way you can see my back fat and you can see my belly, from the front, the side, and the back. So I am just being vulnerable with you guys as my accountability. This is my video log of my progress. Yay, way to go. 312. 312. Dee Dee is on the rebounding bus. And I am looking into getting the vibration plate too. But for some reason, I chose the rebounder over the vibration plate. It just seemed more giving to me. And I can move the lymph on the on the rebounder, and you can do the lymph on the vibration plate as well. So they probably are a great pair. And if I chatted up with Dee Dee some more, and Rooted and Essential Oils and Queen's Alchemy, and they will be encouraging me to go ahead and get that vibration plate. Yes, because I know this is something that my mother would enjoy as well as my father, the vibration plate. Now my mother, she may not come in here and get on the rebounder. My father, he did. He took his shoes off and he was like, okay, okay. And my father greatly encourages my health journey. He says you need to get outside and put your feet in the grass. He encourages me to ground at least for an hour a day. He encouraged my plant-based journey and raw food journey as a child growing up. So and now I encourage him as well. I said, come on, Dad, get on that rebounder. So this is not a race. It is not a race. It is a lifestyle. This is not a 30-day bounce plan. This is something that you can do absolutely every day. I've been doing it every day. Check the channel out. LaLa is rebounding. LaLa is bouncing. I'll also bring you some Pilates. I love getting down on the mat for crunches and bicycles, leg lifts, and planks. That is my first love. Pilates, dance is my first love, and they go together. I like to think of this rebounding as maintenance. For real, my waistline is shrinking. This part, I feel it going in. I can feel it going in. And I know with each day, with every day, there is progression. Trust the process. You may not see it overnight. It didn't happen overnight. It did not. You and your side piece had a relationship. You grew together, you and your side piece. Therefore, it's going to take some time for you guys to break up, you and your side piece. She might not leave overnight. She may need an eviction notice. She may need a 45-day. So at least give it that much time. Give it 30 days. Give it 45 days to evict that side piece. You'll see it. You'll feel it. I am barely pinching now. At first, I think I maybe had like 2 fingers of pinch, and now I am down to 1 finger of pinch. And then this little piece right here, I told you I will measure for you. I do a measure on Sunday. Yes, knees are coming up. Belly is twisting. Back is crunching. I can feel this in my back. You know those little rolls? Okay. These children are getting ready. They're like, Mom, what are we doing today? Okay, so I've done an hour. I've done 1 hour. I did. I drank my water. Let me check in with you. Welcome, Dee Dee, to the rebounding crew. Welcome. We have Sandra James. Rebounding. We have Rebounding with Cheryl. Her entire channel is dedicated to rebounding. She has over 300 rebounding videos. Look it up. CHERYL, Rebounding with Cheryl. Motivated, you work from home or you actually travel with the plate. That's to motivate it from Cold Piece. I use on my lunch break or times when I am feeling stressed. It gets the job done and it moves that digestive system. The plate is great for blood circulation and she can sit while using the plate. Way to grow. Yes, way to grow. I will encourage. I will encourage. That will be next on my list. And when I get it, you will know. You will know when I get the vibration plate. This is the best water. Infused. Infused water. It is the best water. Whichever combination you want to do. The reason why I have pineapples in my water today is because I juiced with pineapples. And I saved a little bit for garnishing. Yes, I could have ate the pineapples. Yes, I could have. And I did. But I saved some for my water. So it is lemon and it is pineapple in the water. Pineapple is great for digestion. Gratitude for sharing space. Yes, cold piece. Yes. Yes, and I do know that you can just pick up that vibration plate and take it wherever you want to go. Pick it up and take it wherever you want to go. Mine, I have my office is right behind me. Yeah, I work from home. If I am not at the gym, I am here working on content, working on digital product, and I leave my trampoline out. I leave it out right here, or I just push it over here to the side. And Sunday, I do have a seat Sunday. We will do our chair workout. Thanks for that. Yes, Cold Piece, you are such a loving contribution. I appreciate you. Sunday, have a seat, and we do chair workout. Monday, I do mobility, so I get on the mat and we do mobility. So we do a lot of hip openers. Um, that is folds and twists and loving stretches for the back. Yes, I love some back stretches, back relief, decompressing the spine on Monday. And that is how we begin the cycle. I did not say week. hmm So that is how we begin the cycle with the mobility. And Tuesday, we turn up. Tuesday, we turn up. We have resistance training on Tuesday. Yes, add some resistance training. As you build muscle, you burn fat. And that is what we are here to do, the visceral fat. Okay. Yeah, so I have a full schedule here on the channel. I love fitness. I love plant based nutrition. I love the Lord. Dee Dee reminded us to share that today that, you share your love of God with people you never know who you may be influencing or um, motivating that relationship with the Creator. So we do discuss elevation of mindset here. All high vibrations here. We are careful with how we spell, with how we speak. As you notice, I've eliminated some words out of my vocabulary that I no longer spell and speak and manifest. And it is a practice. It is intentional. Oh, let me get these weights. Now my arms feel light. I need to get those weights. And they also help me bear down. right? I like these too. Or we can go higher. I'll save that for outdoors. Some things I will do outdoors on the big trampoline. Okay? Hey, Earth Angel. Amen. Amen. Hey, great day to you. I have 4 pounds that I dropped. I dropped 4 pounds. And so I am picking up those pounds in the dumbbells. I have graduated from 2 pounds, 1 pound apiece, and now I am using 6 pounds. And this is 3 pounds apiece. And that is dedicated to the 4 pounds that I dropped by being consistent in my home workout. Since Super Bowl Sunday, I tried to sleep on here. I said, I am not getting off. I'm not getting off. I'm not getting off. I enjoyed it just that much. Thank you so much, Earth Angel. Looking good, coach. I am feeling good. I need to grab my equipment for Monday. I didn't notice this workout today. Yes, ready on Monday. Monday, we will do the mat. We will do mobility on Monday. So we will target the back for some loving back stretches, and we will target the hips as well. And Tuesday, we will tone up. It will be all weights, okay? Dumbbells. And you know what? You don't even have to do the dumbbells. We are the weight. We are the weight. Yes. So thank you so much for the 10,000 jumps. I don't know if you've been counting or not, but it is my goal to do the 10,000 jumps. Facts. It is my goal to do 10,000 jumps. I am weighing in tomorrow. I want to see that number change. I want to see that number change. And if the number doesn't change, no problem. No problem at all. It would just encourage me to keep going, to keep growing. If that number doesn't change, if I get on the scale and it still says 160, then I know to trust the process, to keep growing. Trust the process and keep going. If I measure my waistline and it still is at 35, then I know to keep growing. I gave myself the month of March to target and track. No junk food, no fast food, no fried food, no crap food. Stop using the word food if it isn't food. Stop doing that. Call it what it is. Yes, call it what it is. Like I said, the CEO of McDonald's, he didn't even call it food. Chips are not food. Potatoes, yes, food. Candy is not food. Fruit, yes, it is food. French fries, not food. Nuts, yes, food. Call it like it is, and you'll never put it in your mouth again. Imagine you started 2 weeks ago. Let me not say that word week. Imagine you started 14 days ago. Imagine you started 21 days ago, consistently. How would you feel? Not, I didn't ask you how you would look. I asked, how would you feel in the spirit of consistency, in the spirit of discipline? How would you feel had you started 21 days ago? These are 3 pound weights apiece. Hmm. Feels good. I've been bouncing an hour. I'm doing a bounce-a-thon. I'm putting in the work. I'm putting in the work. Hey, thank you. I can't smell the stand of Popeye's chicken. Even just going past the building, it smells like flesh burning. I haven't had that in 26 years. I haven't had chicken in 26 years. Even before the 26 years, my family would scold me because I wouldn't eat it all. I played over the veins and the skin, the cartilage. I it was just like I don't want to eat this part. I don't want to eat the veins. I don't want to eat the skin. I don't want to eat the cartilage. And my friends and my family, they would say, you know what, just give me your chicken. You didn't even eat that. Just give it to me. And they would take my scraps because it just disgusted me. I didn't want that. I didn't want those parts. And there I made the connection. I said, you know what? No bueno para mí. No bueno. And I cannot stand the smell of flesh burning. I can't. I don't care if it is a dog on fire or a chicken on fire. It is the same smell. And I will not have it. I don't even want to drive past it. I will not have it in my house. I do not allow it. I don't. So you enjoy you enjoy that. I don't even want it in my car. No. I give you a ride and you get in my car with that, you're going to put that in the trunk. Yeah, you're going to put your food in the trunk because I don't want the smell of it, even with the windows down. Absolutely not. I left that. I left that in 2000. Yeah, back in 1999. Okay, so no good. No good. Yes, I do squats and lunges, Dixon. And Rico, thank you, Rico. I do plenty of squats and lunges. Squats and lunges. I eat fruits and vegetables. Crunches, Pilates, planks. I do the treadmill. Please give the channel a looky-loo before you subscribe if it is something that you're interested in. I am not begging for subscribers, only if you are a lover of my content. Feel free to subscribe. Thank you, Dixon. I have 3-pound weights, 1 ingredient foods, shopping the outside of the perimeter of the store. Absolutely cold piece. And be careful to skip the, what is a manna hire? Drowning everything. Watermelon. Crazy Lady Carnival. Okay, forgive me for missing the chat. I have 3-pound weights a piece. I lost 4 pounds. Since Super Bowl Sunday, I've been jumping every day. Since Super Bowl Sunday, I unboxed my rebounder. I dropped 4 pounds. And I started with 1-pound weights a piece. And now I am doing 3-pound weights a piece. Right on. Thank you, Tiger Pride. I appreciate you. I am glistening. I am working up a sweat because I am actually exercising. I am actually doing the exercise here today. I've been jumping for an hour, 10,000 jumps, okay? 10,000 with the weight, you guys. So thank you so much. I appreciate you, Uncle Buck. Yes. So this is what I do. 5 o'clock, I get up here in America. Here in America, 5 a.m., I do my workouts. So I am glad that you found me here. If I can motivate you to move, then I have done my biddings. If I motivate you to move, if I can motivate you to eat better, then I have done my biddings here on my channel, LaLa the High Vibe Coach. 26 years plant-based. Nuts and berries, people. Nuts and berries. Fruit and vegetables. I juice. I am a juicer. I did pineapple juice for you yesterday with carrots and turmeric. And today I will do a squash and zucchini platter with black rice. I am 80% raw plant-based. That means I eat a lot of salad. I eat a lot of fresh vegetables and fruits. And I do a lot of blending. I blend smoothies. And of course, I juice. You check the channel out, and that's what you will see. Juicing and plants. I am using the weights today because I am unbigging my back. You will see me exercising here before the sunrise. Tell me, has the sun risen in your part of the world? Has the sun risen? I do these to unbig my back, just like this, watch. Unbig my back, just like that. So, you can add the bounce if you want, or you can do the isolation, just like so. Unbig my back. Slim my waistline. I jump I jump and I pump. I will pump you up, pump you up, pump you up, pump you up. Right on. We working. We working. And these, I told you about these. Pinch that back fat, raw fat. Unbig my back. Unbig my back. Let me do the other side. Unbig my back. Okay. On the community post, I am doing my transformation check-in. On my community post, I give you a shot of the my weigh-in. It is my goal to do drop, not lose, drop, drop it like it's hot. Drop it like it's hot. No, drop 10 pounds in the month of March. February, I dropped 4 pounds. Thank you. Thank you, sir. I appreciate it. Thank you so much kindly for tuning in. I am working out in real time. I am not AI. I have lemon and pineapple water, para ti, for you. I have lemon and pineapple water. Give it a grow. It is refreshing. It is tasty. It will encourage you to drink more water. Before you, hey Zarlak, welcome in Zarlak. Thank you so much for joining in today. Are you all coffee drinkers? I have never have I ever had coffee in my life. But I do encourage you to drink water before you drink your coffee. Drink water first. Cleanse your palate, cleanse your system, flush your digestive system out. It encourages lymphatic flow. Drink the water. Stop drinking that dead water. Add some lemon to your water. Add some lime to your water. All right, I am bouncing 10,000 jumps today. It is still dark outside. Getting my legs up, it works my quadriceps and it works my fupa. It helps to fold my belly. I am breathing in through my nose How you like that speed bag? How you like that speed bag? How you like it? Hmm? Star jumps. Rebounding with Cheryl is in the chat. I told you guys 300 plus, over 300 rebounding videos. Okay? Cheryl with the weighted vest. She is not playing with you guys. She's not playing with y'all. And we are growing the rebounding bus. Yes, Dee Dee says her rebounder is coming, 312. Get on the rebounding bus, right? Zarlak, I surely hope that you have subscribed if you are interested in the content on the channel. Fitness, juicing, plant-based nutrition, elevated mindset, all high vibrations over here. All right, and Sir Uncle Buck, you as well. We will be toning it up for the rest of the for the eternity. We will be toning up Sir Uncle Buck. And 10,000 steps takes about an hour. I am not tracking. I asked the chat. Were they counting, Cheryl? It is clickbait. I asked them if they were counting, and I know I've done more than an hour. And I dropped 4 pounds in February. I was doing 2 pounds, 1 pound a piece. I dropped 4 pounds, and I picked up 4 pounds. So these are 3-pound weights. And I guarantee you, it feels so good. I can just imagine the when you put on the weighted vest, that this is how it felt to have more weight. It feels like I am digging deeper into the rebounder, and I absolutely love it. I can tell the difference with and without the weight. So I gave myself some time. I did the 1 pound weights for the first 30 days, and I am growing into my next 30 days of rebounding. My next 30 days is loading right now of rebounding, and we are doing 3-pound weights. Now, I am feeling froggy, Cheryl. I may get me a weighted vest. I can see how that is definitely increasing the intensity of the workout with the weighted vest. And I like the dumbbells too, because I like to move my arms and I like to feel my fat being cut up. And I'm bigging my back. I'm big my back. I'm big my back. I'm big my back. Yes. So Cheryl, I don't know if you came in on the star jumps, but for the most part, I've been doing low impact bouncing with the weights, just like so. And I've been doing the boxing punches with the 3-pound weights, just like so, light bounce, soft knees. And that is what I've been doing with the dumbbells. And I'll do behind the back, with the weights, lifting the chest and drawing the shoulders down. And I absolutely love the dumbbells. Now, and then I will put the weight down. I will sip my water. Thank you, Cheryl. Thank you, Coach. I've almost gone through my jar. I am just going to refill it. Same fruit, 2 days. Just refill it. 10 minutes on the vibration plate from Dee Dee. And she says, hi, Cheryl. I need to get some bright colors. Yes, yes, way to grow. This right here is it. I made this fresh esta mañana, and I will be drinking this today and tomorrow. All I'm gonna do is refill it. I used distilled water. I did fresh pineapples from my juicing yesterday. I juiced with you. Carrot, pineapple, turmeric. And after this 10,000 jumps, I don't know, have you been counting? I got to, I just want to jump away my fupa. I just want to jump it all away. Jump my fupa away. And after this, I will make me a smoothie. I will make me a smoothie because I do fasting until 12. I won't eat anything like a salad or any sauteed vegetables or anything like that. I save that for in between noon and 6 o'clock. After 6 o'clock, I put the plate down. After 7 o'clock, I put the phone down. That is how I am able to wake up at 4 o'clock with Dee Dee. And she serves us the word for breakfast. At Motivated 2010 is in the chat. And that is how I am able to rise up at 4 o'clock in la mañana because I go to bed at night. I got to get my beauty sleep. Sleep is a vital part of recovery, right? Let me do something while I stand here. Great minds think alike. I have multiple browsers open. Playing catch up too. Thanks so much for the support. Some people are influencers and sell the outfits. I am not there yet. I would love to. Hey, Jeffrey. Great day to you, Jeffrey Fisher. Great day. Great day it is. You will see me doing some translations in the chat. If I do not say your words vibratum, punctuatum, I have eliminated some vocabulary from my vernacular. So I will say great day to you. Or I will say happy Saturday. Happy Saturday. Welcome in. I have done. I've done 10,000 jumps. And I just want to warm down from the jumping. I mean, you can only do so much jumping, right, Cheryl? I guess I could do like a 3 hour bounce-a-thon, but would it benefit me, Cheryl, if I were to bounce for 3 hours straight? I would actually do 1 hour of rebounding, and then I would do 1 hour of toning, and then I would do 1 hour of mobility practice. That will actually be more beneficial to me. So I am not here for a fun time. I am here for a long time. I don't know. How do they say that? I actually am here for a fun time. I don't know. How do they say that? But I am not here for looks. And so I would want my workout to be efficient, well, effective. So I would not do a 3 hour bounce-a-thon. I would actually split that up to 1 hour of cardio, 1 hour of resistance training, and then 1 hour of mobility training. Like back in the day when I was a young girl, and I would do 3 hours in the gym. And Saturday would be my favorite day to do 3 hours And we would begin with a kickboxing class. Yes, I would teach the kickboxing class. And then I would teach the body works, the body toning class. And it was just like dumbbells and 3 pound, 5 pound, 7 pound dumbbells. Sometimes we would do 10 pounds, depending upon the movement. And then we would do Pilates for an hour. So I do enjoy a fitness marathon, but it would need to be effective. Absolutely. So I do not recommend 3 hours of rebounding. Absolutely not. This feels so good. Sculpt my arms. Sculpt my arms. Unbig my back. Unbig my back. Feel like I should do some knee lifts too. How about that's even better? Mm-hmm. That's even better. That way you keep the abdominals engaged. Right on. I surely hope that I am encouraging movement, consistency, and discipline. Movement, consistency, and discipline. That is what it's about. By managing your time, you are managing your life. See or no? Do you agree? You can't say that you don't have time. You can check in with yourself to ask, what am I doing with my time? What can I move around in order to get my workout? I'm not that gym rat anymore. Absolutely. I love it. I love the gym. I am very intentional about moving my body 5 days out of 7. I can't go back to the extra weight either. Motivated 2010 says, and rebounded with Cheryl. She remembers those days. Yeah, she remembers those days. So for my no days off, for my team no days off, I will actually do a mat training where I would focus on flexibility, and I would count that as my rest day. I would count that as my rest day. And then I would count the chair aerobics, sitting down, doing some leg lifts and some toe reaches in the chair, doing some pull downs in the chair. I would count that as a I would count that as a rest day. I am not doing high intensity um, jumping, and I am not doing calisthenics, planks, and mountain climbers in the Pilates. So team no days off. This fat not taking no day off. It's not. And I will not take a day off either. As a woman over 45, I can agree that my body responds differently, and I have to put more intention in with what I do, with how I move, and when I move, shall I say, as a woman over 45. And, just doing a little bit doesn't do the job anymore. So I absolutely do stretching and flexibility work because I cannot sit on the floor. And I do know that we can do it on the rebounder, Cheryl. I do know that we can do it on the rebounder, having a seat on the rebounder and doing our hip openers, opening up the hips, and isolating one hip at a time. We can absolutely do it on the rebounder. The rebounder would actually assist in the stretches, very much so. And this is another reason why I bought the 48, the big boss of rebounders, so I could have room to sit from buns to heels on the rebounder, soft knees and fold. This was my absolute reason why I chose the bigger rebounder, because I wanted room. I wanted room for my body. So it actually will aid in the stretch if we just have a seat and do our loving folds. It feels so good. That's why I said I would love to sleep on the rebounder. Okay, the sun is rising. We did it. The sun is up. It is my objective to get my workout done before the sun rises, and we did it. We did it. We did it. We did it. I can use this rebounder as a bench. hmm I can sit on my rebounder and use it as a bench to help unbig my back and tone my arms. I love these, and I love these, and these. Forward and back. Forward and back. These 3-pound weights are the tea. They are the tea. They are the tea, the 3-pound weights. I have graduated, and I am looking forward to that number on the scale, even if it didn't move, even if it still says 160. I am sure it doesn't say 165. No, no, no. I am looking forward to weighing in with you all tomorrow. I will save that for sunny day, the weigh in, the check in with the body fat. The slower, the more intense, okay? So we can do that right there. I love these too. The W's. You see, I made a W because you're winning. You are winning. Give these a go, even with 1-pound weights, even with no weights. Do some repetitions. Lift the chest, sit up tall and confident and capable. And you say it, I am capable. I am confident. I love those. Oh, I have earned my smoothie. Oh, I'm big in my back. As you can see, I cannot stop. I cannot stop. I will not stop. All right. On tomorrow's menu, yes, I'm going to do that in my video. I am recording today. I look forward to tapping in and tuning in with Cheryl. Over 300 rebounding videos. She is our rebounding champion, our coach, Cheryl Rebounding. Cheryl, hey, Pika. Great day to you, Pika Mo. Has the sun risen where you are, Pika? The sun is now rising where I am. I began at about 5:15 esta mañana before the sunrise. I began And Dee Dee says, I enjoy doing stretches, so soothing and relaxing. Everything does not need to be intense. Absolutely. There is an ebb and a flow and a balance. And the stretching is rejuvenating, and we get to recuperate those tight, sore muscles. And it also aids in posture alignment. And as we align our posture, we are able to breathe better. You improve your posture and you improve your breathing. Definitely. I love it. And yes, I am looking forward to Cheryl and to Dee Dee and to Pika. Pika normally gets on the Saturday or Sunday. I normally catch you on Saturday or Sundays too, Pika. So I'm glad that you popped in. And it was my intention to do the 10,000 bounces. And I'm pretty sure I did 10,000 bounces. I'm not sure what time. Well, if I measure 5:15, 6:15 is an hour, and it's almost 7:15 now. So within that time, I am pretty sure that I did 10,000. The sun is intensely smiling at us overhead, Pika says. Yes, I have done my bouncing and I did my weights and I feel great. I really do enjoy getting this out of the way first thing in la mañana. It makes for a super great day when you have done your workout first thing before the scroll. Please, before you start scrolling, drink your water. Before you do coffee, I miss you, Pika. I miss you, Pika. Before you do your coffee, before you do 5 hour energy, before you take a shot of liquor or eat that leftover pizza in the refrigerator, even if it didn't make it to the refrigerator, drinking some water. Before you reach for the candy, drink you some water. Before you reach for the chips and the cookies, drink you some water. Your six pack will thank you. Let me pull you in, and I will have my seat. I will have a seat here. So I pull you in and down. Water first thing. Cada dia. First thing in la mañana. Drink your water. Absolutely. Today's water, I have pineapple and lemon. As you can see, I've drank a lot. I have drank a lot of water in just this 2 hours. And all I am going to do is refill it. I'm going to use the same fruit for 2 days. After 2 days, toss it out. Toss it out. Unless you like drinking pickle juice, unless you like the taste of the fermentation, then I would only drink it for 2 days. So I have pineapple. It is packed with pineapple and lemon, and that's what I start my day off with. It is much cleaner and it is much more refreshing. Absolutely, much cleaner and refreshing. Let me move you here so I can have some light. Okay, yes, I like the lighting. I appreciate the lighting much better here. Let that be your routine. Don't wait until Monday. Don't wait. Don't wait. The sooner you get started, mhm, it is 1,300 hours here, almost 100 degrees. Yes, yes, Gloria Beckley. I thank you for that. I really do appreciate that, Gloria. I do encourage people to put that coffee down. Put that coffee down. Stop drinking that brown water when you arise and you want to know why you are crashing at 2 o'clock in the afternoon. You want to know why you are drowsy. You want to know why you are lethargic. You want to know why you have brain fog. Just start your day with some water. Por favor, si tu play bitte in German. Bitte. Start your day with the water. And no one will remind you to take a chill bottle of water, Pika says. Please, at 100 degrees, very much. Don't punch a cop down with all this fitness. Pika, you are hilarious. It is more about the feeling. I can tell you that much. The benefits far outweigh the physicalities of having a consistent program. The mental benefits. I cannot agree with no water for 3 days. I cannot. But if that is your a religious practice of yours, Karina, you tell me, is that something that you do religiously? You would do a 3 day fast, and then we can grow on from there. I do recommend fluids. I absolutely. I know this young lady, and it is funny. She told this joke. She says, "I don't need to drink no water. I am water." She says, "I am water. I don't need to drink no water." And I was like, "Okay." It was hilarious. I giggled up a storm for the next few days after I heard that. I just seen a video about it. I would not recommend that then. I would not. What I would do in order to detox and in order to fast, I would start eliminating the things that no longer serve me, just one level at a time. For longevity, you would want to eliminate on levels, in phases. Start eliminating these things just one step at a time. Don't just do everything overnight and just stop eating, stop drinking. Your body is going to panic and it is not going to get you the results that you expected. If all of a sudden, you are at the buffet and you enjoyed cake and cookies and candy and cream on one day, and then for the next 3 days you have nothing to offer your body. I would definitely offer my body nutrients. And then, are you a fast food eater? Start there by eliminating the fast food first. Let's eliminate um, burgers and hot dogs and nachos and greasy quesadillas from the food truck. Let's eliminate the junk food. Okay, if you are and be aware when you use the word food. Be very aware of how and when you use the word food. Everything is not food. And once you make the connection and you bring clarity to everything is not food, you will change what you put in your mouth. If you look at chips and candy and cookies, what's the other C word? If you look at that as food, you are going to continue to consume it. But if you look at it as crap, as a deterrent, a divergent, as numbing the body, as you increasing the amount of time you get to your progress of where you want to be, then you will put it down. Nacho sounds so good since you mentioned it. I will not, and I am unable to um, do cheese. Cheese clogs my nasal passages, and you might as well just put the cheese in my nose. You might as well just shove cheese up my nose because I won't be able to breathe if I eat cheese. I won't be able to breathe through my nose. And I don't want to be a mouth breather, by no means necessary. When we breathe through our nose, it is filtering, it is cleansing and detoxing, decontaminating the air as we breathe through our nose. So we need to be able to breathe through our nose. So if you are congested right now, don't blame it on the trees, blame it on the cheese. If you are congested right now, I want you to reflect upon if you've had cheese, yes. If you've had anything with milk in it, and I am speaking as a melanated woman over the age of 45, I can really only speak for myself. I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor, but I am speaking as a melanated woman over the age of 45. Thank you so much, Pika. I appreciate you. That is honest feedback. Yes, thank you so much, kindly. Do a reflection of what you've eaten thus far, and that's how I've came to be a plant-based for 26 years now, consistently, consecutively. And you cannot change my mind. I will not turn around and eat a Snickers, a Kit Kat, or a Twix because it gives me acne. It breaks my face out. It clogs my nasal passages. And therefore, it doesn't benefit me to eat candy, milk. Hey, gaming. I got a flex for you, gaming. I got a flex. I did 10,000 bounces este mañana and I dropped 4 pounds of body weight. And so I picked up 4 pounds on the dumbbells. So now I am doing 6 pounds on the dumbbells, 3 pounds a piece, 3 pounds a piece on the dumbbells I did today. Right on, because I am working on unbigging my back. Unbigging my back. Yes, that's what I did today. So do it in levels. Do not do anything in extreme is not for longevity. This is not a race. Um, thank you so much, kindly, Swag Boss. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. And I surely hope that you subscribe if you find anything interesting on the channel. Don't do it if you don't appreciate the content. It is a lot of plants, um, a lot of fitness, and a lot of mindset elevation here on the channel. So, Karina, all right. Yes, Karina. So, this is not a race. This is not about how much weight we can lose in 3 days. And it is definitely not about how much weight we can lose in 7 days. This is not a race. This is a lifestyle journey. And I encourage you to do things that you would do on a day-to-day basis, on a daily basis. And that is the only way that you can remain consistent in it. If it is something that you can integrate fully into your lifestyle. If you are not going to drink any water and you are not going to eat any food for 3 days, is that a reflection of what you are going to do for the next 30 years of your life? If it is not a reflection of anything that you are going to do for the next 30 years of your life, then I would not integrate it for 1 day or 3 days. I do not recommend popping the pills. I do not recommend, I am not a doctor. I do not recommend the the teas that make you go poop and you're in the bathroom for 3 days straight. I do not recommend that. I do not recommend the pills and the potions and the shots. I do not recommend any of that. I recommend things that are sustainable and attainable at your local market that you can eat on a daily basis. And that is the way your body responds. If you go and you say, "Oh, for 3 days, I'm not going to eat anything." Oh my gosh. Then prepare your body in order to do so. You know how you prepare your body to do so? You start eliminating the crap first. That's what your body needs. Your body needs nutrients. You want to eliminate the crap, not the food. It is not about the volume of food that we are eating, it is about the value of what we are consuming. So think about that. It is not about counting calories, it is about the nutrients that we are absorbing into our bloodstream. Think about that. Quality versus quantity. So when you come across somebody that says, "Oh, I am I'm going on a 21-day fast. I'm just going to drink water for 21 days." First of all, that is a personal journey because you don't know what that person was doing before they just all of a sudden got this conniption, this to even fathom, oh, I'm just going to drink water for 21 days. What were they doing before that? And then how will they reintegrate food into their system afterwards? So, of course, everyone is different, but yet we are all physiological beings and we all need nutrients, minerals, and vitamins. Start eliminating the crap. Stop calling it food. Stop calling it food. Chips, potato chips is not food. Cookies is not food. Cake is not food. Ice cream is not food. Meat and bread, you're not even supposed to combine uh, meat and bread together. It fudges your gut microbiome up, I tell you. There, and I can get deeper into that on a video. I can definitely get deeper into that on a video, how food combinations affect your gut microbiome and why some food combinations give you acid reflux, some give you diarrhea, upset stomach, indigestion because of the way we are combining our food. So be aware of that, that everything isn't supposed to be put together, especially bread, meat, and cheese. I didn't hear not a nutrient or a mineral in that combination. No color whatsoever. If anything, I will eat the lettuce. Just eat the lettuce. Eat the pickle. Hmm. Eat the tomato. I would eat that before I ate the bread, the meat, and the cheese. I'll be like, look, I'm here for the lettuce. Yeah, give me that. And I would definitely feel better. It will gift you energy. Okay. Food has angstroms. That means food is living. It it gives you life and it is living. Great day to you, B3. Good day, good day, good day. B3 greets us from the other side of the world, as well as Pika is tuning in from the other side. I am here in America. Where are you, Karina? Where are you, Karina? Bread, meat, and cheese sounds like the burger I just had. B3. How many of us are listening? Not, how many of us are listening to the valid points? Not to the points, but to the voice. It's like, I can hear you, LaLa, but I don't know what you are saying. Greetings from California, Karina. Greetings from California. Thank you so much for tuning in. I hope that I shed some light on your question. I do beg of you just to um, change the way you look at what that, change the way you look at what you call food. Angstroms. That is what I was getting to into angstroms. Food is life. When I say food, I don't say it lightly, okay? I am not talking about bread, and I am not talking about meats, and I am not talking about animal products such as the cheese, ice cream, the milk, okay? I am when I say food, I am not talking about that. Mm-mm. No, 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 no. I am talking about fruits, vegetables, roots, shoots, nuts, and seeds. That is what I consider food. Fruits, vegetables, nuts, seeds, roots, not potato chips. No, not potato chips. No, it is highly processed. It is not a potato, no mas. A lot of the companies, they don't even use potatoes. It is maybe 10% potato in that can or in that bag or in that box. It is not even potato in there. So eat a potato. Have a sweet potato. Have a red potato, for goodness sakes. Eliminate the potato. I used to be a chip whore. Yeah, I used to be a chip whore myself. And you, thank you so much. Your voice brings the colors. I used to be a chip whore. I had to put those chips down because, for one, it was feeding my side piece. And it was my intention to break up with my side piece. I could no longer feed myself that. Mm-mm. It slowed me down. It fogged up my brain. It deterred me from the things that I needed to be doing by constantly snacking on potato chips and cookies and candy. It is a deterrence. If you think about it, you are mindlessly snacking. You're not hungry. And if you are hungry, your body is asking you for nutrients, minerals, and vitamins. It is not asking for chips, cookies, and candy or cream. Let me add cream, ice cream. Let me add that because it's a C word. I don't know. It rhymes. It is not asking for that. I am a flight attendant and I was in Bali last week, and it is crazy how they have the best fruit growing off the trees. Absolutely. We don't have that here in America. They don't want us to eat for free, they don't want liberty from us. So, therefore, they removed all the females, literally. And that is a whole nother story. They removed the female trees, and that is why we have so much pollen, because it is all male trees, ready, ready, ready to reproduce. This is nature. This is the cycle of life: production, reproduction, and longevity and sustainability. So, even just like we want to sustain, we want to keep living, the plants want to do the same thing. And that is their way of expressing their life, expressing their thirst for life by reproducing themselves. So that's what pollen is. It is reproduction material. Can I say that? Pollen is reproduction material. Okay. And we have such a influx of reproduction material in the atmosphere because there are no female trees. There are no fruit trees, is what we end up with. No fruit, no fruit trees unless you grow them yourself and you keep them enclosed and safe. Right on. And so in other countries, they're not on the sad American diet, the SAD, the sad American diet. 70% of what we consume here is processed. 70% of what Americans consume is processed. Not a fruit, not a vegetable, not a nut, not a seed. 70%. And that is why there is obesity. That is why there is a these statistics are high for high blood pressure and diabetes and heart disease. That is why, because we are not consuming real food. For one, it's all out of whack. We've been indoctrinated to think that the chips, the cookies, the ice cream, the candy, the hot dogs, the cheeseburgers, the pizza is food when it really isn't. That is processed. Get out of that mindset. The more color, the better. The more color, blueberries, pineapples, strawberries, grapes, apples. Eat you some fruit for breakfast. Do not eat a sausage, egg, and cheese biscuit for breakfast. You are setting yourself up for heart disease, diabetes, obesity. You are setting yourself up for that. Kiwi. Yes, kiwi, Narina. Yes, gaming Kiwi. Hey, Boone. Welcome in, Boone. Feliz Sábado. Happy Saturday to you, Boone. Welcome in. And again, Jeffrey, I remember you. I remember Great Day, Jeffrey. I heard that is good for the liver. Absolutely. It cleanses and flushes the kiwi. And that's funny you mentioned the kiwi because Vaughn just made some strawberry and kiwi water because he's like, LaLa, this lemon and lime water is not cutting it for me. It is too tart, the lemon and the lime water. And so he went and got him some kiwi and strawberries gaming. It was so funny. He did. And today I have pineapple and lemon water. Yes, it is still some water left in there. I began my day with my workout. I did an hour. I did a whole hour and a half of rebounding. And then I am doing my water. And then I will have a smoothie. I prep smoothie with you guys. If you are subscribed to the channel and you have your notification bell set, you will be aware of when I do my juice preparation. I prepare juice with you, a live juicing demonstration 2 times, twice every 7 days. I prepare a juice batch and then I also prepare my smoothies. Yes, I prepared my smoothies with you. So you know that I will be having strawberry and blueberry and mango smoothie. Thank you, Boone. Yes, I do. I do plan on maintaining my figure as I aim to drop 10 pounds for the month of March. I do maintain my figure very much so, my lady curves. Yes, my lady curves, because it is about fitness. Fitness. Feed, I ask people, I say, are you feeding your fitness or are you feeding your fatness today? Are you feeding your fitness or are you feeding your fatness? Answer me. Tell me that. And I am about fitness, plant based for 26 years. And this will be my 19th year as a certified fitness trainer. In real life, this is what I do for a living in the private sector and the public sector. I train for a living for for fun and for moolah. Kickboxing, Zumba, Pilates, water aerobics, boot camp, chair, pole, Pilates, yoga. I've done it all. I've done it all. And I continue to do it all as a woman over the age of 45. I've done it all and I do it all and I enjoy it. And I am glad that I am able to present this to you here on the channel. So please stay tuned in and give it a grow and subscribe. Hold one second. As you can see, I am currently recording. I am currently streaming and I will be with you in just a second. I will. And I am wrapping up. I am wrapping up. I did 10,000 jumps. I hope that you were counting. I don't know. Were you counting? I probably did way more than 10,000 jumps. I'm going to come back with you. Thank you, Narina. That sounds so nice, LaLa Gaming. Unique. If you just rewind, I've been on here for 2 hours and 10 minutes. If you be so kind to rewind, you can see me jumping on the rebounder. You can see me doing weight my weight training if you like. And this is the portion of the live stream where I sit down and I have a chat with the people that are tuned in right on. So I welcome you in, Unique. Thank you so much kindly. I do. I have the mic set up. I do. And are you going to get super chat soon from gaming? I am very close to YouTube ad monetization. I am very close. I have a few hundred. I know that doesn't really sound very close, does it? But out of the 3,000 watch hours that are required for YouTube ad partnership, I do have a few hundred hours left to grow. And I am not rushing. I am not rushing it. And I feel that as I grow, my channel grows, my community grows, and I am just taking my time and enjoying the journey. And I am trusting the process that maybe by June, you will see a cute little gift box. But for now, Nightbot, I use my Nightbot to share my Cash App if you want to um, contribute to the channel. If you like, I do. And that I get 100% of the funds. And YouTube is not my pimp. But yes, I am very close to the monetization process. Right on. So I look forward to celebrating that with you soon. We just hit 2,000 subscribers. 2,000 subscribers. Way to grow. Way to grow. Thank you so much for your subscription. And I know that I appreciate each of you all individually for pressing that button because you choose to be here. The scroll is real. The scroll is real. And I know that it is your choice to tune in to LaLa and to share some time over here at LaLa's place. You will find the fitness, and you'll find the plant based nutrition as well as the elevated mindset. Today, we talked about what you identify as food. Whatever you identify as food, you identify as what you will put in your mouth. Okay, so if you change the way you look at things, the things you look at change, right? I know you've heard that before. So if you change the way you look at your food, the food that you eat will change. It will absolutely change. Okay. As I check in, that was so cool when you talked in the mic. Yes, a few hundred hours. A few hundred hours. I do have a few hundred hours left to grow. And what I've been doing is consistently sharing my workout. See, I am unbigging my back. Uh, I said that I was going to do my hair with you guys. I'm not sure if I will braid my hair up this weekend. If I will share that, I know that would really confuse the algorithm if I get on here and braid my hair. So I do share my workouts and I share my nutrition. Nine, gotta go post my shorts. Oh, B3, I look forward to seeing. I look forward to seeing your shorts, B3. I like shorts. Your nail routine. Ricardo, welcome in, Ricardo. Emmanuel, Feliz Sábado. Happy Saturday to you for my nails. I don't I don't polish my nails. I am not a fan of acrylic or polish or anything on my nails. I just whatever I put on my body, which most of the time is shea butter and coconut oil. I do a lot of shea butter and coconut oil, and I like to massage. So as far as the nails, I could just do it like this. As far as the nails are concerned, I really don't give it much attention. I do know that is an inside job. Nail care, um, let me put it here. Nail care and hair care and skin care is an inside job. Let me say that again. Nail care and hair care and skin care is an inside job. Stay hydrated and your skin will clear up once you start eliminating junk food, crap products from your nutrition program, from your regimen, your skin will clear up, your hair will grow, your nails will grow. It is a reflection of your routines. What you put inside is reflected outside of you. Yes? Yes. So if you do a lot of soda, if you do a lot of candy, a lot of, let me just say crap food and junk food, it reflects. It reflects in your skin. And when you are dehydrated, your nails break, and also your hair starts to you'll have a lot of breakage in your hair if you are not hydrated. So I appreciate that question. Thank you so much for your contribution, Ricardo. I appreciate that. Thank you so much kindly for your time and you being here today. And thank you for hitting that like button. 30 likes. Ah! I do paint my toenails. I go and get a pedicure, so my toenails are painted. I have like a little glitter here. I don't know. Show them feet. I don't know. Is that appropriate for YouTube? I need to start an only feet page. But for a long time, I would go and get a pedicure and I would tell them not to put polish on my toes. I didn't really like polish on my toenails, but from time to time I do. Gaming, delete that. Delete that. Don't tell nobody. But I am a lady. I am a lady and I just like I just like natural. I'm just an I'm not really into makeup and you know, so I think all of that just encompasses, polishing over the natural aesthetics of yourself. So I am not really a fan of 10 times out of 10, you're not going to see me with makeup on. And, sometimes I put on a little color here on my lips, just from time to time, just to shake things up, like shake things up a little bit. But I won't cover up my natural beauty. And beauty is an inside job, okay? Okay. I'm not throwing any shade to anybody that wears makeup. I'm just saying that I do appreciate what I was gifted with. I appreciate what I was gifted with. And that's why it's taken me so long to braid my hair. I was thinking about braiding my hair up with some I already bought the hair. I bought me some hair, y'all. And I am considering braiding my hair up, and it's just taking me a while to get with that, whether or not I really do want to put all that stuff in my hair, or if I just want to continue to rock my natural hair. It is just so much easier, and it helps me to remain in my authentic self without the mask, without the polish, without all the glitter. This is it. This is LaLa, you know? This is me. This is it. No filters. Okay. So if I move here, you see there are no filter. Mhm. Oh, and there's a mirror. Mhm. There are no filter here. Right on. Hmm. Thank you, gaming. I appreciate you hanging out with me. I appreciate that. Uh, yes, and thank you. Thank you so much kindly for your questions. Algunas preguntas? Algunas preguntas? Any more questions? I speak 20 languages. Nightbot. Yes, Jack Daniels. Nightbot is here. Nightbot is here. Answer the question, Jack Daniels, before you leave. That Nightbot just asked of you. Answer the question. Yeah, answer that question. My Nightbot is friendly. My Nightbot is very friendly. Don't you run from her. But I appreciate you coming in and running out. Hit the like button. Hit the like button. Yeah, Nightbot used to kick me out too. Nightbot used to because I like to put emojis in the chat. So back in the day, we used to have issues, me and Nightbot. I have a candy problem, Ricardo says. Now, let me tell you what helped eliminate my candy problem. First off, I eliminated the chocolate candy because it has milk in it and it would break me out. So if your body is divulging to you any of the direct effects of eating these products, then I would take heed to the messages. Listen to your body when it is speaking to you. If it tells you um, we break out, or thank you, Jack. I appreciate you. Thank you so much. A blue heart for you, or do you want a yellow heart? Would you like a yellow heart, or would you like a blue heart? Thank you so much, kindly. And B3 says, and I am back. I'm going to check out your short, B3. Yes, B3 is making shorts. Come on, B3 with the shorts. Both hearts. Both hearts. Okay, so I eliminated the milk chocolate candy. It would give me, first of all, it would give me zits right here on my forehead, and then it would give me zits down here in my chin area, and then it would give me zits here on my nose. Hey Thurman, welcome in. Great day to you. Great day to you. Thank you so much kindly for joining in. I did 10,000 jumps, and now it is the segment when I sit down and have like a little trampoline side chat with the people. And so I am just chatting it up with the people just to check in with you guys for the day. If you have any questions. Okay, so as far as the candy is concerned, I want you to tune in and tap in to, I know we get wrapped up in other people's body languages. We say, oh, they had their lip turned out, or they had their eyes rolling, or, they smacking their teeth. But the best thing to do is to tune into your own body language. Your body has a language and it speaks to you. It speaks to you through your skin, it speaks to you through how it digests, right? If acid reflux, it speaks to you through indigestion or upset stomach. And even through your output, it speaks to you, whether it is flatulence or whether it is diarrhea. That is your body's message to you. So when you do eat the candy, also your teeth. I've had some people that have had issues with their teeth lately, and I asked, you know, when did this influx of pain come in? Did you change your eating habits? So a lot of time, did you know that gum chewing was outlawed in Singapore? A lot of times, candy and gummies and things like that get stuck in our teeth, and that would stop me. Definitely, because I don't like pain. I have a high tolerance. I have a high tolerance for pain, but I heard that mouth pain is the worst. I heard that mouth pain is worse than childbearing pain, and I am a mother of 8. Hmm. Yes, natural, and I do not want any pain. So if that helps to eliminate the candy, the dental health, because it is not good for your teeth, then I will eliminate it. And if it is not good for your skin, then I would eliminate it. We want beautiful skin, we want beautiful teeth, and we want ease of digestion. Replace the candy with fruits. Eat you some fruit. Find the fruit you like, whether it is sweet strawberries, peaches, grapes, pineapples. I have a jar. Now it is just a jar of pineapple and lemon because I only have a tad bit of water left. And I will refill water. I keep this fruit for 2 days. You can keep it for 2 days. Do not allow it to ferment and be on the third day, be like, LaLa, it don't taste good. I'm like, yeah, compost it. Pony en la basura. Special file it after 2 days and just refill the water. Use the same fruit and keep refilling your jar with water. And welcome in, Phenom. Hey, Pheno, Mr. Moneybags. Great day to you, Mr. Moneybags. Thank you so much kindly for joining. And I spoke to Thurman, right? And then gaming is in the building and as well as B3. Right on. Thank you for tuning in, you guys. I hope that you are having a wonderful Saturday. Tell me how you are. If you ask me how I am, I will say amazing balls. I am amazing balls. Very much so. Okay, so we talked about the cheese. We did. We discussed cheese. If you are addicted to cheese and you have congestion, if you find that it is hard for you to breathe through your nose, that it is the cheese and not the trees that is causing congestion because it produces mucus. And we talked about going on a dry fast of not eating or drinking anything. We talked about that. I do not recommend just out of the blue not eating or drinking anything. People, please drink water. Please eat the fruits, the vegetables, the nuts, the seeds, the roots, and the shoots. I am plant based. I will always recommend that you eat plants. Eat of the rainbow. The more color, the better. It is a reflection of the amount of nutrients in the food. The more color, the better. Right on. Um, B3. Let me check out this emoji. B3, you are hiding your face. Did you? Are you behind in the chat, B3? Did you go back to where I was showing my feet? Are you behind in the chat, B3? Because you're. So we cover a lot of things today. Okay, thank you. Thank you so much. We did cover. We did cover a lot of things today. And I hope that I brought some enlightenment. I surely hope that I have incited your insight. I am here to insight. Timestamp the feet. Yes, I was asked about my nail care, and I said that I do not paint my nails, but I do go for pedicures and I do polish. I do have the polish on my toes. A lot of times I really don't like polish on my toes either, but because I teach Pilates, it is just appealing to have the polish um, on the feet. So that's how we got into the Only Feet, how I got into talking about my Only Feet page. Yes, that is how we got into it. Hey, Anthony, welcome in, sunshine. Thank you for bringing the sunshine, Anthony. I began in the darkness. I started in the dark and I got up first thing in la mañana. I like to do my workouts at 5 a.m., my home workout. So I began before the sunrise. So I appreciate you, Anthony, for coming in and bringing in the sun And if you hit the like button, I really do appreciate it too. It helps push me out to the algorithm for people that enjoy fitness and that enjoy plant based nutrition, is what I offer here. Duh, B3. I'm pretty sure that was you, B3, that is like, answer this guy's question. Answer this guy's question. B3, I know you had something to do with that. Now, my friend just ask the guy's question. I don't know the timestamp, but if that is something, I don't want to mess up the algorithm. I don't want to mess up the algorithm by showing my feet. And then now, YouTube, I'm already confusing the algorithm because I am doing fitness and I am doing nutrition and I am doing mindset. So I have three pillars on my channel, and YouTube is already trying to figure out, what is this lady talking about? What does she be talking about over here? What does she have to offer the audience? What is it? And so I don't want to give it another pillar and then have a playlist, LaLa's feet. Just rewind, rewind. Right. And that is what I am doing. I am training my algorithm by offering you daily workouts and consistent juicing and blending and plant based food preparation consistently. Every time you tune in, LaLa is going to be talking about how she eats plants. Every time you tune in, LaLa is going to talk about move your body. Right on. And you will also be met with the highest vibrations, the highest of vibrations over here on the channel. I am training my algorithm. We are the algorithm. And about my water, which I need to refill. I need to refill my jar. Not the fruits. I will be using the same fruits. It is pineapple and lemon today and pineapple and lemon tomorrow. And I just refill my jar with water. Yes, right on about the water. I always talk about my water, and I can certainly say that I am a certified fitness trainer and plant-based nutritionist. I am not a doctor. I am not a doctor. hmm Just 2 days, yes. hmm I don't go past 2 days on the water. It will start to taste differently. It will start to taste like pickle juice because it is fermenting now. It is, you know, you don't want to you don't want to keep it for that long. Absolutely not. And then you want to pone en la basura. Pone en la basura. That means compost it. And you want to wash out the glass. And then start with fresh fruit. Me, I like to switch. So if I have pineapple and lemon for 2 days, the next day I will do lime and mint. And then I will switch to maybe just cucumber water. So I rotate my fruit infused waters as I grow, so your body has a different taste and flavor of things for variety, right? For variety and balance, you want to switch out that fruit in your water. All right, so I have Nightbot here. I hope that Nightbot isn't scaring you away. I am not a fan of mushrooms, but I will eat them, but I don't prepare mushrooms. And that is the only thing that I can say that I stay away from. Yeah, I don't know. It's just something about the texture. And I haven't done mushroom water, but I will be doing the okra water. I will be giving the okra water a go because I hear that it keeps you youthful. And so I will give the okra water a grow, and you will know because I will share with you my okra water. And I am a fan of fried okra. I will, but no other way will I eat the okra. I won't. Maybe raw. I will eat the okra raw before I eat the okra boiled. For the record, no shrooms for LaLa. I understood. Yes. I hear that it is an aphrodisiac and it is quite, it may take you to another portal, the mushrooms. But I am, I have not experienced, I have not experienced that with the mushrooms. And I cannot say that it is on my bingo card either. No. All right, let's check in here. Thank you so much. Uh, Thank you so much for the likes. We are at a like record. We are at a like record. For the record, I heard if you jump on them, you get a good. If you jump on them, that is new. That is new to me. I wasn't ready. I wasn't ready. You get me every time. You get me every time, B3. Oh, you should be a stand up comedian. You should just be a comedian, B3. I promise you. Not a rapper, but a comedian because you come with all of the jokes. You tickled me. You tickled me then. I was not ready. And that was from my time frame. I am a 70s baby. You ate, yeah, yeah, you WB3. I was not prepared for that giggle. You got me right on. Ah, hilarious. Yes. After this, I will do smoothie, and I have hemp seeds and chia seeds to put in my smoothie for my gains, bro. Because as we build muscle, we burn fat, and we are here to build muscle. If you are in the bushes, I hope that you are touching grass and you give the channel a grow. If you don't mind, sing me on your timeline. This is what we do over here. I rebound. I do weights. I do Pilates. I juice, and I blend, and I definitely expose the fake food industry. The video that I released yesterday, I am discussing the 44 toxic ingredients hidden in your food. If you are here in America with me, I'm not sure, B3, if you have this in Australia, where on the food labels they put not recommended for human consumption. I am not sure if that is there in Australia, but here, a law is in the making so that we can be more informed about what is in the products. Yes. Winner, 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 veggie dinner on some of the products, B3 says. Um, they are starting to integrate that now. And so I encourage my community to read the labels and be aware that everything that is on the shelf is not food. It is not intended for human consumption, as the label will begin to read. Not intended for human consumption. So please be aware of that. Do I have all chat? Please be aware. Make sure. Now, if it says not intended for human consumption, let me know now if you will still consume it. Let me know now because it is poisonous. And we also have a 5-star health rating system on all products. Yes, and I am going to look that up and make sure that I share that. Make sure that I share that with the community, that 5-star health rating. I am interested in what that looks like, the 5-star health rating. And if we avoid going to restaurants and we avoid going to hotel accommodations that have 1 star and 2 stars, now if they put that on the food, is that something that you would avoid? Yeah, that's just like having 1 star or 2 stars out of 5 on the package that says, "Look, this this really ain't no good over here. 1 or 2 stars." Maybe that will change the way since people don't read and they look at pictures. Maybe the stars are necessary. Maybe that is where the star system stemmed from because people weren't reading the packages and they were only saying, "Oh, okay, this only has 1 star or 2 stars, so I am not going to consume it. Consume it. It is no good para me. It is no good for me." That is good to have. I like that. Let that be the topic of one of the videos for this month. Next up, I will be talking about the salad dressing because I know a lot of us, we are changing the way that we eat by eating more clean um, foods and are moving into a more raw. If it starts popping up in people's faces, they'll start noticing what they're eating. If you say a 0.5, that is crazy sauce. A half a star, then you know it's bad. And that is funny because even in the restaurants, if it is a 1 star or a 2 star rating, and even here, they have the health code, the for the administration that governs the health safety, and it has like a grading system. When you come in the door of the restaurant, it'll give it an A, a B, a C. I'm sure if it has a D or a F, it shuts the doors on the restaurant. So I'm sure that no doors are open on the restaurants that have like a D or F. But even still, if there's a C, are you still going to eat at that restaurant? Will you still patronize that establishment if they are rated a C? Why are you not a A? Why are you not? And they graded upon safety, safety first. They're not rating the flavor of the food, the A, B, C, D, and F. That is not what the rating is about. It is about cleanliness and food safety, people. Come on. Come on. C is satisfactory, B3 says. Nobody should be happy with the bare minimum. Absolutely not. Now, if they have a C, that probably means that the refrigeration of the food isn't appropriate or the heating of the food isn't appropriate. The cleanliness of the kitchen or the staff isn't appropriate. It isn't up to par. And they are looking behind the scenes. So that is your way to see what is going on in the kitchen just by the administration going in there to say, "Hey, are you preparing your food with gloves?" Even here at home, I like to prepare my juice with the gloves. I'm putting the stuff in the juicer. I have on gloves when I am preparing my smoothies. I like to put the gloves when I am doing my batching of my smoothies and stuff like that. So come on, people. Other people, oh, C means something is wrong. Right on. And thank you, gaming, for the hearts. I am still hanging in here. I am hanging in here with good cheer. It was my intention to do a bounce a thon, but it is not healthy to bounce for 3 hours straight. That is not an effective workout, bouncing for 3 hours. So I did an hour and some change of the bouncing, and I integrated the weights. And then the rest of the time, I am working my mouth. I am exercising my pie hole. So it is just my intention to sit here for a few minutes, just to reach out to my community and um, feed my algorithm. Feed my algorithm so she knows the three pillars of my channel is what I am training my algorithm. Fitness, if I keep repeating fitness and nutrition and elevated mindset, I will train my algorithm. I fell asleep watching Cold Piece. Yes, I am still here, Cold Piece. I am no longer bouncing. And I have drank most of my water. Mm. I have drank most of my water and I will have to refill my jar. Theory and practical, just like school. Hmm. I have to refill my jar and I got lemon splash in my eyeball. I splashed my eyeball with lemon. Yeah, cold peas. We've talked about fasting. We've chatted it up about cheese and candy. And we're talking about the toxic uh, ingredients that they put in the products. Now that is what we are chatting about in different regions. How the um, the standards are different in different regions. I thought I heard my father's truck, and I have some juice for him. I thought that was my father pulling up because I have some carrot juice for him. He started me on my juicing journey, and he also started me on my plant-based journey, my father. So I make sure that I have juice for him when he comes to visit. He is going to love this one. I have pineapple and carrot in the juice. Right on. Okay. So yeah, I really don't mean to hold you guys, but I did want to share my message. And my phone is going dead. He's he's the man to thank. Yes, B3. He is very much so. He is a big influence, a big influence on my lifestyle choices. And now he is influencing me to get out and put my feet in the grass. Let me show you. He is saying, get out. There it is. There they are. He's saying, get out there and put your feet in the grass, right? Papa LaLa. He says, get out and do some grounding. So these are my toes. Yes, I know nobody is perfect. And he encourages me to ground every day. He says, get out there, go out there outside barefoot and put your feet in the grass. And that has been his message to me for the last couple of moon cycles. For the last couple of cycles of the moon, as we begin to change seasons, this has been his message to me, grounding. And so I will be doing more of that, getting out barefoot, and I am barefoot today. I am barefoot. And so I will actually have my smoothie and I will go outdoors and put my feet in the grass. Hmm. Yes, I will. Hmm. I will. I will. I will. I see six toes. Yep. Yep. Nobody's perfect. Absolutely. I am perfectly imperfect. Like it had to be something about that LaLa. It's gotta be something. I knew she was a weirdo. I knew she was a weirdo. Yes, very much so. Again, thank you for tuning in and hitting that like and gaming and B3 and Copies was with me here earlier and we were jumping and doing the rebounding. And let me give my shout outs Dee Dee, Copies, Karina. I could still hear you, but couldn't awake. Oh, I wonder, was I in your dream? Talking about fruits and vegetables. Eat your vegetables, drink your water. Eat your vegetables, drink your water. I do repeat that a lot. Eat the rainbow and drink the water. B3, Sir Uncle Buck, Ricardo Emmanuel, Picamo, Rebounding with Cheryl. Gaming is in the building. I appreciate you all. Jeffrey Fisher, and Casey the One pulled up, Thurman Lee, and Carrie Johnson. I do appreciate all of you all. Hey, Seneca. Hey, my future ex. Great day to you, my future ex husband. I am amazing balls. You know, if you ask me how I am doing, I will say amazing balls. Thank you so much for hitting the like button, Seneca. I appreciate you coming in to check in with me. Very much so. I am married to my healthy lifestyle. Yes, I am very much so. And I am a woman of age. I am a woman of age, and am a woman of many children. I am a woman of. And so my focus in this phase of my life is fitness. I like to hit this arm. My focus, my focus is fitness, mental fitness, hmm spiritual fitness, financial fitness, hmm clarity. Thank you so much. I appreciate that, Seneca. Thank you for your contribution. Thank you for the contribution to the community, Seneca. I really do appreciate that very much kindly. You can catch me here every day. I've been live streaming every day. I am on a record since New Year's Eve, the fake Gregorian calendar New Year, of course. I'll say so every day this year, this Gregorian calendar year, I have been live streaming every day and sharing my fitness and my nutrition and my high vibrations with you. And God willing, and the creek don't rise, you will see more of me. Yes, God willing, and the creek don't rise, you will see more of me on a consistent basis. And right on as I share my philosophy and grow my community of like minded individuals. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Blue hearts, yellow hearts. Oh, let me give you yellow hearts. Maybe down here. Yellow hearts, blue heart, and then green heart, green hearts, My favorite color is green. As you can see, blue hearts. Thank you, B3. Thank you, gaming. I am a lover of plants, and I just love green. I love nature, and that's why I am surrounded by green very much. Mhm. Tomorrow, you guys tune in. I will do Have a Seat Sunday. Blue B3. B3's favorite color is blue. Is it because you were surrounded by the ocean? Mm, mm. You are surrounded by the water, and therefore blue is your favorite color? Tell me now. Tomorrow I will do Have a Seat Sunday. I call it It's Possible, B3 says. And I call it Have a Seat Sunday. It is my just calm. Yes, blue is very calming. I love blue too. It is my rendition of a low impact workout, the Have a Seat Sunday. So I will have my chair set up and I will do a chair workout with you. It will not be 3 hours, but it will be first thing in la mañana because I am an early bird, because I am an early bird and I like to go ahead and check that workout off of the list. So join me on Sundays for Have a Seat Sunday and Mobility Monday. Mobility Monday, I call it, because we practice our flexibility on Monday. We practice our splits, our hip openers, our decompressions for the back, and maybe we will do a handstand or two. No, but for real, I offer you practical stretches for everyday integrations into your lifestyle. Be Neil. I'm just kidding about the handstands. I will do that on my own time. But I do split progressions for my clients. I do teach them the splits. So we may get into that here on the channel, but I do not want to scare you away. It is something that is attainable for all fitness levels, all right? And we don't do anything that is uncomfortable, and I absolutely don't want to rush you or force you into any stretch. We promote flexibility and balance and sustainability, safety first. And these are things that you can do on a daily basis. Right on? Right on. Thank you so much, kindly, B. Neil. I appreciate you. And thank you for hitting that like button and subscribing. If you are subscribed to the channel, this is me. You will see me on your timeline. This is what we do here on the timeline. I do rebounding. I just started rebounding. Super Bowl Sunday, I received my rebounder. I put it together and I have not gotten off of it. hmm I haven't gotten off of it since. I do weight training for gains, bro. For gains, I do the weight training because I know the building muscle helps to burn fat, and that is my goal, to drop 10 pounds of fat. Drop 10. Let me be specific because I want to keep my curves and my shape. And so it is my intention to drop 10 pounds of body fat this March. Yeah, March. hmm Right? And so that's what you will see here on the channel. Every single time you come in, I will greet you with a grin. I will greet you here with a grin. And you will catch my workouts early in La Mañana. If you are early bird, I am here in America. And so I begin at 5 a.m. Eastern Standard Time for my East Coast people. 5 a.m. I begin with my workouts. And then March is the month to march away that excess body fat. Yes, March it away. March it on out of here. March it on. Manifestation March. And Motivated, she calls it March Gladness. And then we have Coach Mean Reen, she calls it March Madness. March Madness, March Gladness, Manifestation March. I say any any excuse will do, any reason will do to grow into new habits that you will carry with you upon your lifestyle. Not just for 1 day, 3 days, 7 days to fit into that dress, to fit into those pants, to show off on the basketball court, but something that you will take with you on a consistent basis as a lifestyle. Okay? I am on the other side, you guys. I am on the other side, 40 plus. So these are things that I have to respect. I have to respect the way I move, and I have to respect what I put in my temple. I have to respect that. If I move the wrong way, or even if I stop moving, it is going to affect my lifestyle. If I eat the wrong things over and over again, it will affect my energy. hmm It will affect my mood and my attitude. You do know that what we eat has a reflection on our mood and our attitude? Yeah, it absolutely does. It has a reflect on our mood and our attitude, what we consume. You you are what you eat. You are what you repeatedly do. We are a lot of things. So balance, juggle what you eat and what you do and the way you think. Those are my three pillars for my channel. What we do, what we eat, and how we think. That's at the top. That's the first eye. That's at the top. The way you think, the way you move, the way you consume. Over here on the way you consume, I want you to also count not only what you're putting in your pie hole, what you're eating, but what you are consistently listening to, absorbing in the media, in relationships, in your spirituality practices, that all of that is in the consumption bucket. It's all in the consumption bucket. And as far as movement, it's not just about this trampoline and these weights. The way we move in lifting and bending and climbing the steps, you know, and chasing after the little grandchildren. I am a grandmother, chasing after the grandchildren. That's all in the bucket of movement. How we move, it's in the bucket. All right. And then in how we think, not how we think about other people or what we think about the politics. No, but our inner dialogue, being having the ability to have that quiet time. I've been putting my phone down at 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, you guys. When the sun goes down, and now that the time is changing, I may change it to 8 o'clock. I am not sure. Probably not because I want to be up at 4 a.m. My circadian rhythm, my body wakes me up at 4 a.m. Okay, putting the phone down, and so you can have that time for meditation and quiet time with yourself, so you can reflect and you can get the answers that you need. Prayer and meditation is the speaking to God, our way of communicating with God in prayer and meditation. And intuition is God speaking to us. Our intuition, our gut, that is God's way of speaking to us. So we have to have clarity. Clearing our plate of crap food definitely enhances your intuition. You want to know how to enhance your intuition? You want to know how to increase your clairvoyance? You want to eliminate the obstacles that are blocking your clairvoyance and your intuition. You want to decalcify your pineal gland. It's the cheese, not the trees. I'm keeping that one. LaLa said it. LaLa said it. Today wasn't the first time I said that either. It's the cheese, not the trees, that is clogging up your nose. You are not a baby cow. Stop drinking that milk. It is calcifying your pineal gland. Hmm. It is affecting your life choices. Yes, it is. LaLa said it. And I'm going to stick with it. All right. Thank you for the hearts. I can see. Thank you so much. Cole P says, absolutely. Absolutely, Cole P says, and then drops a yellow heart in the chat. And I do believe that B3 is clocking it, and Nightbot is doing its thing. LaLa, coach of fitness, knows how to handle business, teach your body health, and fill it with richness. That is rapping. Okay, let me do it in B3's rapping voice. LaLa, coach of fitness, knows how to handle business, teach your body health, and fill it with richness. Was that it? Did I nail it? Did I nail it, B3? Those bars. That's from B3, you guys. For the record. That rap. Cold piece. Look, gaming, those were that was B3 all day. He said it. LaLa, culture fitness, knows how to handle business, teach your body health, and fill it with. Wow, that was a tongue twister. That was a tongue twister. And on that note, B3, drop the mic, B3. Just drop the mic, B3. On that note, I will bid you adieu. Thank you for joining me on my 10,000 bounces and my rants about the fake food industry and the showing of my feet. Right on. Toodles. I look forward to seeing you soon. I will be cutting up some vegetables. Yes, I will. Thank you, W chat, W stream, W chat, W stream.